Hi, I'm Zoe. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am wearing the exact same clothing that I wore in my last video because I recorded them on the same day and I really didn't feel like changing. I figured that since I had recently launched my self-published, independently published, and lesser-known authors reading project last month, this month, whenever I launched it, that this was a good time for this video. One of the things that small authors talk about a lot is how they need support for their book. One of the hardest parts about being a self-published author, and this is every self-published author that I've ever talked to, even authors that have been published through larger publishing companies have talked about this: marketing. Authors at almost every level, actually I think every single level, including the big 5 publishers, have to do their own promotion. Big 5 publishers do offer some of the promotion materials and some of the marketing, but for the most part, you are expected to do the majority of it. This is especially true for self-published authors, and those are often the authors that don't have as much of a budget. So how do you support those authors without breaking your own budget, but still helping them with their metrics and sales? All of the options I'm going to talk about today are entirely free for you, and they still help the author. And that is one of the big points that I want to make when we're talking about supporting small authors and self-published authors, is that it really doesn't take a huge financial investment to help support them. Even if you can't afford to buy their books, you can still support them in a really huge way, and that's by helping spread the word and increase visibility of their work. One really big way that you can help them: leave a review. If you do have the ability to buy their book and read their book, leave them an honest review. If the book wasn't for you, say that. If you loved it, gush over it. Let them know. Things on Goodreads and Amazon, all of this helps feed their metrics and will help them be able to show by like their ranking on Goodreads and their ranking on Amazon that they are successful and that more people should read it, and it will be promoted by the algorithm. So doing a review on especially large platforms can be incredibly helpful for self-published authors. The second way that you can help out these authors is through your library. One of the things that not many people know is that if your library doesn't have a book, you can request it. This isn't something you can do as much with self-published authors. I'm not actually sure what the buying process is or if a library will buy a self-published author's book to stock, but I do know that with small publishing companies, the library absolutely can and will order and buy the book as long as there is enough interest in it. So if you want to support these smaller authors and the ones that you know are going through a small publishing company, go to your library and request that they stock it. A third entirely free way to help the authors: blog about it. If you have a blog, if you've considered starting a blog, it doesn't have to be reviews. It doesn't have to be super in-depth. You can literally just make one post a month about how you are interested in this author and talk about their book, their genre, what the book's about, recommend it for people who like a certain genre. Whatever it is that you do, put it up there. Another really easy way, and this is less commitment than any of the other ones: like, share, interact with their content. One of the parts of having to promote your own work is social media. That's actually one of the biggest parts of promoting your own work, is social media. So these authors have platforms on Twitter, on Facebook, on TikTok. The writing and author community over on TikTok is A+. Interact with their content, share it, leave a comment, even if it's just a heart or a congratulations on selling this many books. I really like the book cover. Can't wait to see what you do next. Even something like that just takes you a couple minutes at most. Super helpful. Again, this all feeds into an algorithm. Pretty much any way that you can interact with and just tell these authors how much you support them, that will help them. And outside of all of the numbers, I can tell you as a writer, I'm not even a published author. I will get there at some point. But as a writer, just hearing that people are interested in your work is so helpful. Hearing that people are interested in your publishing success, hearing that people want to read your stories, that helps on such a personal level. So that's my video for today. These are all free ways that you can help support authors, small authors, big authors, authors of any size, but especially the people who are working on promoting themselves. Let me know if you have any questions about this, if there's something else you'd like to hear about in this same kind of vein, like how you can support people. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!